Hey guys, Dr. Metheus here, back with some more of our Road to League with Wrexham. I bugged the game. But we were able to fix it with the editor. I did bug it. So let me explain how you cannot bug the game. Starting here. So what I did with Canaletta, I brought him in on loan. Then I said I want to buy the guy. So I changed my mind and said I just want to buy him outright. When I bought him outright, it then gave me a warning, which I did not adhere because I thought it was silly, because there's no way he could play for 3 teams. He's on loan here. So even if we buy him, it doesn't matter. Well, I bought him within the transfer window. So he became loaned and bought, which made him play for 3 teams, which made him ineligible to play. And I bugged the game like that. So I had to go in the editor and reverse the buy, because even though he was to be bought later, I bought him after the next transfer window and it bugged it. So I don't think it's supposed to be like that, because technically, rules wise, he wouldn't be on 2 separate teams. He would be on the same team and then come to us at the end of the year. But somehow buying him during the transfer window technically was still going on before the next transfer window, even though the buying was for the future. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me. So I had to edit, fix it. We had it. So it does say he's on a free. He's not on a free. We paid the same thing as we had in the loan for him. And I went ahead and edited all the finances. We still have this finance. We're spending about 97, and it left us with about 10 million over. So that was the thing. And we went ahead on AC Milan and gave them the money as well. So we gave them the 50 million that they had and all of that good stuff for AC Milan. I'm going to check their actual portions so you can see this is what they actually have, and that is because, well, they added some from that, so it's all good. I'm not sure how that worked, where it got bugged like that. I don't know. On the flip side, today we're going to have Man United, and then we're going to play Leeds. With the last episode of us playing actually pretty well against Liverpool, I want to test ourselves against Leeds. This is a lineup we're going to be going with. We had one game that we went with this lineup, and, well, we tied 0-0 with West Ham. Yeah, I expected more. I definitely expected more. Dane Scarlett got a red card in about the 70th minute, and, well, that made it almost impossible for us to actually get any real attacking bit after that mark, and allowed West Ham to kind of get this XG that they had. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the fact of we had the clear-cut chances. There's one there. Canaletta had 2 that he created. And just, we had the chances, we just could not score the goals. We just could not do it. So, there's that. Hopefully it's better today with United, and then obviously we're going to play starters against Leeds, because it is a Carabao Cup game, and we might do a little rotation in there. Who knows? We have the under-21s the day before, so we'll see who doesn't play in those under-21 game there. We'll kind of play them in the FA Cup game. So, let's do this. Under 18s are hanging with Man City's under 18s right now, and our under 21s, I think, are at the top, I think. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not exactly sure off the top of my head, but we're not going to be playing balanced. We're going to be playing cautious. I tried to play balance against West Ham to start it out, and it did not work. I think I figured out what Carlos Alberto's issue is. Why that promise? Hopefully we can extend it. It says he wants to play as his preferred position as a defensive midfielder. And I took that as he wants to play as a defensive midfielder. No, he wants to play as a deep lying playmaker because I remember that's his preferred position and or his preferred role. But his preferred position is then a defensive midfielder. So I was wrong with that. Hopefully Carlos Alberto will give us more of a chance. It didn't tell me what was going on. Fernandez is going to be playing on the right. I thought about putting James Ward-Prowse there, but I don't think that's the smartest thing to do because he has a promise to play in that preferred position. So I thought this was like we're playing him a defensive midfielder. Maybe I'm completely wrong. He likes playing as a deep line playmaker. So there's that. So Fernandez is going to be playing as a complete wing back on the right side. Horning will be on the same thing on the left. One will be in support, one will be in attack. But as of that, we just need to score goals. That's what it comes down to. We're having the man back here learn as a complete wing back on attack, and we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully he doesn't get angry, but there might be some movement when we do some subs. Jebuson's coming off this injury. We're giving him minutes slowly but surely. And so, yeah, Dane Scarlett is suspended. That kind of sucks. Dean Henderson is back from this injury that he had, so we're going to keep on playing. We gave him that promise. And we also have a promise to Graysick not to sell him, but something comes through, we might pull the trigger there. Maris Kirkane will likely get some time in this one just because we have a promise for him to break into the first team or at least get some playing time. And so we'll be doing that. It's all about what we can actually accomplish in our midfield. We're inconsistent and United is strong in their recent form. That is not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Oh, that's not the one I want. I want this one. Here we go. Don't worry. I think the sound is not working again. Why, Football Manager? So Rashford is playing out here. They're playing a 4-4-2. Sancho's on the right side. I mean, 4-4-2. I guess we're just going to go no sound for right now. It's fine. Football Manager's fine. I don't know the issue here. I don't know. Okay, James Ward-Prowse going to take this ball. Suncia looking going to play it over the Bruno Fernandez. Just means I have to pay attention more and do some commentary. So it's not just completely silent. And that was a horrible ball over the top. Okay, there's James Ward-Prowse. Good tackle, but it goes back to the United side. Good ball around. Rodriguez looking for a hole. Playing it up. There's the low. Sancho trying to get a shot, and it's a save by Henderson, and not my Football Manager is wigging out here. For whatever reason, it's always this view for me. This view itself flashes. Sancho putting it in. It is cleared, and we are going to go outside of this into the sideline, so we don't have that anymore. And that's Rashford with a header. I'm guessing it's actually the stands that's causing it. That might be what it is. We're actually merging in the stands, and the stands become transparent again. But it takes it a second for Football Manager to recognize that the camera is looking through the stands. So moving it around here. Horning is there. He does stop it. Carlos Alberto, James Ward-Prowse, Vlasic going out to Horning. Not the greatest pass, but we do maintain possession. James Ward-Prowse can't play it. Arizo to Rashford looking, and it's still doing it. Football Manager, you are drunk today. Good cross there. We do win it in the air, but we don't win the second one, and that is deflected over the net. And we're going to see a corner here. Sancho going to be taking it. He'll put it in near post. Off it. Selkick gets it out. That was a good one. And another shot by Sancho. It is blocked by someone in that just group of Wrexham players in the middle. Sancho again trying to go near post. Jorge Cienza gets rid of that, and Delo takes it out of bounds. James Ward-Prowse putting a little pressure on him there. As we have a shot, Ward-Prowse tries to take one. It hits the wall. Sancho slide tackle. I don't know what he's doing over there. Let's give the shout to encourage the boys. Bruno Fernandes with the throw in. Ballistic looking, plays it up. James Ward-Prowse. It is blocked or deflected, one of the two. That's the end of that threat. They have 5 shots, 1 on target. We have 2 shots and none on target. This is not boding well for this Wrexham side if we can't get some shots. Go near post, and Carlos Alberto at the near post saves the goal. Henderson with the tip, so Alberto can make the play. And we keep it level 0-0 with that great near post play there. With these good teams, we just have not been able to get it going. Let's play a little balanced instead of cautious and see if that presses the boys up a little bit. Okay, that was a bit of a hard tackle. I like the physicality. Is Velisic the only one up here that's going to say and give pressure to anyone? He does have a card. I mean, come on, guys. Let's encourage the boys one more time before we start telling them they need to get better. Okay. We got a shot on target. I like the balanced mentality. It's working. Here, Horning. Velisic is going to turn. He's going to take a shot, and Ramsdale can easily corral that. Has to be a better shot, my guy. Better shot. Ramsdale's going to deliver it. It's going to be one. A United side. Rashford's going to take a shot, deflected over. Minute of added time going into the half. Sancho's going to take this. Corner is in. We do win it off the back post, and that will be the end of your first half. We only have 4 shots, 2 on target. Yeah, this is not looking good. Have we really been the better team? I'm going to say we've been the better team. At least in that stretch of form bit, we've been the better team. Let's give the words of encouragement. We've been the better team, I think, to end the half, but we're definitely not the better team through the half, if that makes any sense. Since you get to James Ward-Prowse. Okay, Delo's going to have a throw in here in this moment in the 48th minute. Warning, interception, nowhere to go. That is a smart play. Keep going back, Selkic. We lost the ball there. The instant we lost the ball, I knew all was lost there. I mean, you have to play the ball back to the keeper if you need to. Yes, it's dangerous in that bit. But if you play a strong ball back to the keeper and he can clear it over you, I mean, that's what you have to do. Now, you couldn't do that with me in goal because, well, it needs the use of a left foot, and my left foot is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Okay, good switch there by United. Belo's going to go out wide. No one's going to actually pressure him. But our striker is going to come out from the offensive attacking position to put some pressure on a Why? Come on, boys. Let's get it together. Okay, I'm going to go positive. He missed it. Rashford missed it. Come on. Delo's going to take it. Gonna fake out Carlos Alberto. No shot. Cleared. Here it is. It's 2-on. Oh, come on. That is a red card. No, he's going to get a yellow. He's not going to go in his back pocket for that one. He's going to go to the front pocket. Okay, Velisic has to come out. We're going to put in Caputo. I need some speed up here. And Caputo could give it to me at the advanced forward position. Since we don't have our other striker that we could put up here, Montanez is playing okay. We're going to change him over to a complete forward here, just because I don't think he's doing much right now, and I think a complete forward would actually do us wonders here. As for anyone else, James Ward-Prowse is playing okay. What we're going to do is we're going to pull him back to Bruno Fernandes position. We're going to have Bruno Fernandes play where Kenalita is, and Kenalita is going to be a box-to-box midfielder, and see if this kind of helps out the entire thing. I don't know if it's going to, but we need to figure out something to do, because what we're doing right now is not working at all. We'll put James Ward-Prowse at the wingback position and see what he can do there. I'm not particularly... Maybe it's a... we could do... no, I'm going to keep Carlos Alberto as that. So that'll be the first change. And as we go through, we'll probably make the rest of the changes by the 72nd minute and 75th minute. I don't know if James Ward-Prowse is going to be able to actually inflict what we need him to actually do. And what a shot! Carlos Alberto deflects the ball to make it go wide left. There's Sancho here going near post, and that is a rocket delivered in by the United offense, and it goes nowhere. Let's demand more. Ball near post. Selkirk actually wins that. They are just making us run at the ball. And Delo almost had a nice goal there. Goes a little bit wide. Okay, we're going to make the subs. We're going to get some speed up here. Horney's going to come out. We're going to put Harvey Vale on the left side. Canalita is... Actually, Fernandez is not playing great. Let's get Canalita here. Let's get him playing as a... Let's have him play as an advanced playmaker and see if that works. I don't know. Let's do that. Bruno Fernandes is not playing particularly well today, but it is to be expected. James Ward-Prowse, we need him in case we do have a shot. Montanez is going to come out. We're going to have Jebison play as a complete forward. And then from there, I think the last sub is going to be probably Carlos. Actually, Kirkane can play. Kirkane can come in. Maybe that's what we do. James Ward-Prowse is going to pop back. I'm going to have Kirkane come in as a box-to-box midfielder. He can score. He can do that. He can do all of the things. Please, by God, I need you to do all the things. And actually, I'm going to play it like this. We'll play it like this with a central midfielder on attack. Canalita will be a deep line playmaker on defend. And this is what we'll play here. The swing back on attack. Vale will be forward. Let's see what we can get here. All those are going in the 76th minute. We're going to see what we can do. Trying to get the cross through. We're all over it. And that is another good shot. I mean, at this point, any shot by United is a threat to go into the goal. And we're going to demand more. And demanding more is going to mess up that moment for us. Wow. I didn't do that on purpose. Let's go very attacking at this point for the last 5 minutes or so in the game. Good header by Murdani to absolutely no one. Jebison is going to take it. Canalita is there. Kirkane out to Vale. We're looking for the tie. That one to Vale. Not the greatest pass, but I see the thought. I see the thought. Steelmakers looking for the cross. Henderson's there and stops it. Went all the way to the byline. That is very suspect for him, but hey, it happens. Is United really going to go and win this with a one goal? Good cross there, Caputo. Back to Murdani. Bardani looking, cross is going to be blocked. He didn't have a lot of space, and that is full time. The United escapes with a 1-0 win. I wouldn't really say escapes. We didn't, I mean, quite honestly, we didn't play particularly well. Our possession was up there, but our shots were not. Our shots were nowhere to be found there. And that is, well, that is that. Let's move on to Leeds and see what we can get going. I'm going to restart my game because I want sound of Football Manager. So hopefully when we come back to the Leeds game, we'll have some sound. All right, so this is the side we're going to go with. Bastina, Maradani is going to be playing on the outside. Santo will be in the middle, I think. Well, the crossing is not great. I'm looking at the acceleration. Maradani can play that, as I know, on the right. Let's play him on the left and play this. Weston McKennie will be out wide. Vale will be opposite him. We'll have Carlos Alberto as a deep lying playmaker. Ward Prowse will be box to box. Kirkane will get his start today as the center attacking mid. Up top, still going to be Martinez and Velesic. I need these two to break their goal scoring woes right now. That's what I utterly need from these two, and I'm hoping to get it. Velesic is not tall. He does have the speed. So maybe we put him as advanced forward. Maybe we split this and we see how Martinez works as a pressing forward, maybe. We see how this is, because they're both goalless right now, which is not great. And it's been Caputo coming off the bench and Dane Scarlett coming off the bench, which has been the guy scoring. We need something, boys. We need something. I know McKinney doesn't like playing out of position, but this is where we're starting right now. Okay, so they're excellent. Oh, God, they've won 4 out of their last 5. This is not great. There's an angry dog outside. Okay, so a 4-2-3-1, and we also have sound. So, Football Manager, I hear you. We need something. We absolutely need something. This is Leeds. While this is a championship team, they do have some elite talent out on the field. So, a little bit of physicality there, tripping up Vale. This is probably not the smartest thing to do. The rotated side, but a rotated side is how we're going to keep everyone fresh. And it's not a fully rotated side. We still have some starters, and here's Velesic. Finally! Nikola Velesic. Oh, or Velesic, I'm sorry. Okay, this is how we're playing for the foreseeable future. Kirkane with the great pass back. Vale with the good service. That's what we needed. We need a good jump. So when we go into the second half, I'm going to make... If we're up 3-0, we're up 3 goals. I'm going to send out Caputo and Jebison. I need Jebison to get more time, or at least Caputo to get some time. We might get some of our starters out. McKinney might come in the middle for Ward Prowse. Or actually, not Ward Prowse, but Carlos Alberto. So, might see that. Mardani flip over. We might flip around some players. Okay, good win there by Santos. Rodney with the shot, bounces around a bit until it's cleared. They're playing with 2 attacking wings. You don't see that every day. I guess they think Talia is going to be the one that does most of the work, I guess. Let's go balanced. Balanced only because we are winning possession, and I think just playing balance just allows us to play more of a solid bit of attacking, but also defensively solid when we need to. You got to make that run, McKinney. I know you don't know any better. Stina out to Vale. Vale balls up to Kirkane. Kirkane finds James Ward-Prowse, and that goes wide left. That could have been your second goal, my guy. It could have been. Guevara up to Wood. The cross is deflected. Not a great clearance by Merdani. That shot, though, is deflected. Henderson is there. I probably should have played basic, but I want to get Henderson all the way up to 100% sharpness. And I don't think he's all the way there yet. Montanez crossing. Velisic. Or Velasic, my bad. Good shot. It is blocked. We'll Wrexham corner. James Ward-Prowse is, of course, going to take this because he is an absolute beast at corners. Hopefully we can put this in. Santos off the post. Good win by Santos in the air. Looking for another one here. It is deflected. Velisic back there. Header off the post again. I mean, what are we going to do? So we're just going to go with our standard guys. We're just going to go with the standard guys. We'll see how it goes. We're going to same with the, not the standard guys, but the same rotation we had first half. Not going to make any wide changes. There's Lestina. Ward-Prowse needs a much harder pass there. A little bit too soft. Musa looking, blocked off by Montanez. Gonna cross it in. There is to Rodney. And a good move inside by the Leeds winger. And, well, that is still way too high and way too wide. We got some good stuff going here. And this dog is still pretty angry outside. Here's Ward-Prowse looking. It's not going to be there. That's a good field switch, but that's not going to do much. But the ball's up. Kirkane. Come on, Kirkane. You got to do something with the ball. You got to do something with it. Santos blocks that. Plays it up top. Vale. And we do win it, but we don't win it to anyone because Kirkane and I'm not sure who that was. We're right on top of each other. Barara going to Machoy. That is deflected. Merdani's going to actually save not having a corner. That might bode extremely well or bad. Tolly, the shot. Alberto has it back to the Leeds winger. That's bad. And Neves goes down. Velasic's going to have a display of sportsmanship so they can get Neves off the field. But we will not have the AI and Football Manager literally give us the ball back because that is, well, the AI does not know sportsmanship. In real life, that happens. They throw it down to the Wrexham side because it is, well, you're applauded for sportsmanship. The AI is applauded for crushing you in Football Manager, which we are trying to avoid today. Lestina up there. Montanez isn't going to challenge that ball. Wood over to Guevara. Up to Tolly, and it actually got through, and Tolly missed it wide right. I'm surprised that ball got all the way through. Weston McKinney's going to be the one taken out, and we're going to play a little bit different. So McKinney's going to come out. He's on a yellow. Castleton's going to come in. Warren Zaire Emery is, of course, going to come in. He's going to come in for Carlos Alberto. We're going to have Julian Caputo come in for, let's say, Velisic. Caputo has the speed. Jebison, while actually let's put Caputo as the pressing and let's have Jebison come in as the attacking. And our last one is going to be probably Kiergaard. Yeah, let's bring in Kiergaard for James Ward-Prowse. Kiergaard's good box-to-box type. He's not going to be scoring. But we'll just see him play a little bit more in a... maybe he'll score. You never know. You never know what can happen. So I'm going to make those because I want our starters, while they came in and kind of dominated the state of play today, we need them healthy against Stoke. And we need them to be able to get a good game against Stoke. I think we have enough veterans to play Leeds and play very good against them. Kiergaard out there. Make the play, my guy. Castledine is late on that, but does get to Kirkane. Kirkane shot wide right. Come on. You can do it. Leeds has no shots on target. That makes me nervous that their first shot on target will be a goal. So we have to ensure that they don't have a shot on target. Rodney here playing it back to Hughes, to Ballard in the middle. Ballard up to Tully, going out wide to Wood. Wood to Guevara, and there it is. Now remember, Carabao Cup goes into, I think it's straight into penalties. Or maybe there's extra time into penalties. But that's a good run of play, some good passing. We just gave them the open man there, and there's nothing you can do about that. They actually finished this time. I'm going to demand more because that was just bad. I'm going to demand more from the boys. Let's play this around. Let's play Caputo here. Jebuson's going to be... forward. We need Caputo. He's not going to win those balls when he comes back. Now I'm thinking about it because of his height. He's going to win the balls when he comes up. And there's a good ball to Jebuson. The shot is deflected. Jebuson does save it. Another shot there. No one is there to kind of rebound it, but Jebuson, no one's following the shot. Here's Caputo back to Lestina, Santos, to Zaire Emery, Kiergaard, Castledine. Good run of passing. Caputo off. Jebuson takes one shot, and it's also blocked. What a great block by the defender to save the goal. And Leeds trying to do a counterattack there. It's not going to organize itself. I'm feeling good with the players we have on the field if this went into... I think it goes into extra time, I'm pretty sure. Good shot by Castledine. I know I've named him like Castledine and Castledine. That is a great shot either way. Caputo's short, so that's why he's going to be out here making the kick. My guy, take the kick. We have the advantage. There it is, middle, and we don't win it. Kiergaard, though, ooh, off a little volley, or volley, not valley, a volley, and it does go straight into penalties. So Caputo, Kane, Jebuson, Vale, Castledine will be it. And from there, it'll be Kiergaard, Zaire Emery, Mardani, Estina, Santos, then Henderson. Okay, let's give him a pep talk. Relax, pick your spot, and don't change your mind. It's all right. We're going to have it. We're going to go behind goal because that's what we do for penalty shootouts. Behind goal. And here we go. So Caputo. He's going to be the one leading it off for us today. And it's in. 1-0 Wrexham. Llewellyn is going to be up here against Henderson. Llewellyn takes the shot. Henderson with the save. We are up 1-0 in penalties against Leeds United. Kirkane is going to come out here. And we go up 2-0. Kirkane, a rocket past the keeper. And Kirkane puts it in the back. Now here's Densmore. He's going to look to beat Henderson. Henderson looking, and he's going to be just shy of it. Doesn't get a hand on it. On the right side, Jebison going to come up, trying to put us up 3-1. Daniel Jebison. Is it there? He puts it right at the keeper, and the keeper decides to make a choice, and it's the wrong one. Musa coming up here. Hits it. And this is on the left side. And that is a 2, or it's a 3-2. Who's their keeper? Their keeper's name is Starkic. And a Vale puts a rocket left side. Starkic, no chance there. And now a Henderson block or a Wrexham goal will end it. Right here. Guerrera, all the pressure on him for Leeds United. It's up, and he puts it back in the net. Puts the pressure back on Wrexham. Castledine, the former Chelsea man, is going to come up and see if he can win the day in the Carabao Cup against Leeds United. Sarkic on his line. Castledine is ready. And there it is. Wrexham goes the next round of the Carabao Cup in penalties. And this should not have went to penalties. 23 shots on goal, 7 on target. The biggest thing we had was their keeper. Sarkic made good plays when it counted. And on the flip side, well, their defenders made good blocks when it counted, which translates to only a 1.95 XG, but a Wrexham win. Very happy with the result and the way you played. It's a win. Difference between a good player and a very good player is decision making. I'm not gonna. If we plan to devise a training ground before matches, I think it's something on the training ground. We need to build it on the training ground and translate it to the field. Guevara, he was impressive. A young player, 22 years old for the guys over there. And if you saw that, I'm going to look at that again. Arsenal almost was knocked out. They went to penalties against League One Port Vale and almost lost. Wow. Any other shockers here? None that I've seen. Port Vale almost did the impossible, though. So we're going to go until we see the next draw, which would be 2 days, I believe. Should be that. And I will give you some idea of how the season is going to go with next week being myself going out to Florida, and how that's going to kind of round out the entire thing. So the biggest thing is I don't want is to be in the transfer window in the winter and come back off of vacation into a transfer window. Especially being a week, like I will have no idea what I'm looking at, and that's probably not the greatest thing for us to be looking at. I'm looking at the wrong week. But I think the best bet is to likely go through and get right before the transfer window. Like the end of it is right before I leave. So that might be the key of what we do with that. Meaning we're going to have a lot of games this season with Wrexham here and there before that. And since it's Tuesday today and it's a week, so we'll have, this will be the 4th episode, so we'll have 3 more, and so we'll have 6 episodes of Wrexham before that. And I think we can get to the end of the transfer window by next Tuesday in that, and from there the still 3-match suspension for Scarlett. Then from there, we'd be able to see the latter parts of the season with what we have. On the flip side, what I could do is... Daniel Gonzalez is good. I don't think we're going to make any big moves in the winter. So I'm not sure if the winter transfer window really matters to us right now. I feel like we have a good core of players. We just have to build on it. Southampton, after being relegated last season, beats Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Wow. West Brom beat Bristol City. Bristol City is down back in the championship. Coventry in penalties against Watford. They're both down in the championship. Watford failed to get promoted. Newcastle over Everton. Leicester City over Man City. Can you believe it? Another giant Slade. Man United over Tottenham in penalties. Crystal Palace over Reading. Sheffield Wednesday in penalties over Cambridge. And Wolves over Ipswich. Ipswich is up at the Premier League this season. This is an insane turn of events in the Carabao Cup. I don't know what to think here in the Carabao Cup. Southampton beating Southampton. And Leicester City beating Man City. What is this? So let's see who we draw here before we end the episode. The Carabao Cup might be drawing up to a situation where we might be able to get something through here. The fans want West Brom. To be honest, I would take West Brom at Albion. I would take that. Let's not take Arsenal. Let's view the draw. We're going to do automatic draw. We're going to build up the suspense here unless we're drawn first, which has happened before. Aston Villa will be at home against United. Newcastle at home against Leicester City. Wrexham will play at home against Blackburn Rovers. We have Blackburn in the Carabao Cup. Another round that we could possibly get through. Nottingham Forest gets Coventry at home. Chelsea at home against Wolves. Sheffield Wednesday at home against West Brom. Southampton at home against Brentford. And the last one, Crystal Palace at home against Arsenal. Okay, that is your Carabao Cup draw. We get Blackburn Rovers. A team struggling in the Sky Bet League Championship. Or the Sky Bet Championship League. Wow, why do I always say the Sky Bet League Championship? Wow. I'm feeling good. We got a good draw. Okay, so that will end your episode. We have some more Carabao Cup. We also will have more Wales announcements coming through, so we'll have that mixed in. I think we'll have enough for at least the Wales portion, at least in the European League Division B. So we'll have enough for that. I'm feeling good. We'll play Stoke City, I think, next episode in Bournemouth. Just because I want to see how it is with these two teams. And they're kind of big trendsetters on where we're going to finish in the league itself. So I think having those two teams would be good. So I should really be talking to you guys like this. But I think that'd be good. Even though it's a back-to-back episode kind of and there's no games in between. I think we'll end up skipping some games after this. A couple of games. But these are trendsetters to tell us if we're going to be outside of the top. If we're or outside the bottom. And if we're a mid-table team. Because that is where our club vision and thoughts were. Was a mid-table team. Or no, it was actually to avoid relegation from the Premier Division. So, this will actually set the trend if we're going to avoid relegation or just to avoid the relegation battle. So, that is the biggest thing. So, Thank you all for joining me. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.